Hey, what is up, guys? Day 3 of the Grit Grind Challenge. Um, Today's topic is about no sugar. The third task of our challenge is to not eat sugar. Now, this is not a tough one, but this is kind of one where we want to really try and just get the message across. We're not in no way demonizing sugar. We're in no way saying that we can never have sugar. The reason we don't have sugar during the next 35 days is obviously to potentially get a bit of a kickstart in terms of results. We know that sugar is high in calories, and it's not necessarily something that we should have in excess. Due to negative effects like weight gain, and you can receive benefits and positive effects such as weight loss by cutting it out. Just small things. One small example is, people don't always realize the amount of sugar they're having. Let's say you drink 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day with 2 teaspoons of sugar in each cup of coffee. We essentially having 8 teaspoons of sugar a day. Same thing with fizzy drinks. Switching from Coke to Coke Zero, we've seen this as a prime example of people just making a very small switch just like that and experiencing very, very good results from that. So we're not saying that we should never cut out sugar, but we do want to try and experience some positive benefits, and also just to kind of develop that mental resilience and say we can cut out sugar, we have the discipline to do so, and if we need to utilize that as a tool to be able to lose weight, we can do that, because we know that sometimes, if you allow yourself to have a bit of sugar, we don't always kind of draw that line and know exactly where to stop or when to stop. So that's the focus behind the next 35 days. And what we're going to focus on is, once we finish the challenge, is kind of a lot of tips and tricks and tools on, potentially satisfying your sweet tooth and satisfying cravings for alternative products that don't contain as much, if any, sugar. So that's what we're going to focus on specifically around that. Learning to be able to moderate sugar as much as possible, while being able to still indulge or enjoy things here or there, and living a life of moderation. Because I'm sure what we've seen so far already is that it's almost impossible to be able to eat and cut it out altogether. So the general rule of thumb would be, if you have a product and it's got less than 5 grams of sugar per serving, it's generally okay. Not to say it's a general rule of thumb, because that's not always the case. It could contain a high content of fat. Obviously, if you have those products in excess, we're essentially having too much sugar in any case, but there can be some positive benefits. So let us know how you're doing so far on this challenge. Our theme next week is movement, and the following week is going to be around nutrition, and we're going to dive into making healthy alternative snacks, or buying healthy alternative snacks that can help satisfy the sweet tooth while not having the sugar that could potentially be harmful for us. But we're in no way saying that sugar should never be in your diet and you should never have sugar. We want to kind of just know the negative aspects around that and learn to have it in moderation, learn when not to have it, and use it as a tool to be able to kickstart our weight loss journey. This, for some guys, I've got a bit of a sweet tooth. I know this is a very difficult aspect for me when it comes to these challenges, but let us know how it's going so far. Let us know how you're feeling, and let's see if we can really stick to cutting out sugar completely over the next 35 days. If you have any comments or questions in terms of, I know we have had some on the group, such as posting pictures of bread and things here and there. Again, we can't cut all these things out altogether, but there's some guidelines that we can follow that can help us make the right choices and get the results and the benefits that we're looking for. Cool. Thanks, guys. I'll see you again tomorrow. Good luck for day 3.